with me.
All right, we're
Get
going to
started
get
here in just a second.
1 second. Here we go. Hey, Shalom, Elder Double Dot. Love to see her. Y'all watching us.
Shalom.
So you brothers are getting on all the channels. You got channels going crazy out here today. Hey, rock y'all watching y'all shop. We have safe travels, safe traveling mercies down here.
This way, huh?
Right? While you have watching y'all shop, you get us here. Shalom to the brother Kabashing now. Brother Strength and Truth, the brother Mayan. And all the rest of brothers, you know, the reach the spirit. We'll get you now, we'll get you later.
All to my brother, Hedges. Yeah, I'm watching my shop brother.
War and light war, make you think that give to brothers more and more earnest of the spirit, increase, more faith, more understanding, more knowledge according to the will. Right? And brotherly love. It's beautiful when we can come together. Let brotherly love continue. That's a beautiful thing. Why do you have my shop for that? All right, we're about good to go now.
Beautiful.
All right, shalom, Bob, rock the thumb, peace and blessings to these brothers and sisters, right? This of the hopeful elect believers that's returning in these last days, and we are in the last days.
Right.
Right. If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Right.
If you don't know, you better get your butt out to a camp as soon as possible and get right with your maker. You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you comprise, you make up the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the chosen people of God.
Right.
Mentioned in the Bible, known as the Israelites, the sons of God. The sons of God have returned in these last days, and the men of the Lord that's been ordained to come and teach His word is teaching it. So whether you hear or forbear, the truth is still going out.
That's right.
Most High said His word won't come back unto Him.
Boy.
That's right. So the truth is going out. So before we get started, we want to give all praises, infinite honor, and glory to the God of heaven and earth.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
All praises be to the Most High God, Yahweh, and His Son, whose name is Yahushua, who the world ignorantly, incorrectly called Jesus Christ, right, the anointed Savior of Mashiach. Yahushua is our Lord and Savior. All praises be to the Most High. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel. Barakim La Habayah Madabada. Blessings to the house of David, you brothers is laboring on the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity, and to the Akim Wa Akwah, which are the brothers and sisters that listen and believe on the glorious gospel being preached throughout the four corners of the earth daily. Until you we say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. We're back another day all through the spirit, right? Let's jump into it and see what the spirit gives us. We're gonna go wherever the spirit takes us, right? I had this on my mind a little bit.
There's no 13 trials, 12 trials of Israel.
Right?
Shalom to the brother, Ancient Padilla, Kabashana, Shalom
Let's see
Allah.
what we can get in Ezekiel, the 7th chapter. Let's see what the Spirit gonna give us, because we are in the last days.
Right.
We are in the end times, right? With all the turmoil that's going on throughout the earth, most notably World War III, the back and forth with the tariffs, the piss and con. All these things is going on and showing that we at the end.
That's right.
The Bible says this will be going on in the last days.
That's right.
Now, the truth is, majority of our people are asleep. They sleepwalking, so they don't know what time it is.
That's right.
But the truth is going out to the elect, and all those who can't hear it and can't receive it, well, too damn bad.
They're too damn bad.
Too damn bad. What they say, secondhand story that these Elder Yaquan back in the old school, you say, if you can't get it, if it can't get it, then we moving on, right?
That's right. That's right.
So if you can't get it, then we moving on.
That's right.
And this train ain't gonna stop.
That's right.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Choosing, I see you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got it, Akia.
Start at one.
We'll start at 1, yes sir. We'll just read on. We'll read on in here till the Spirit take us wherever it's gonna take us.
That's right.
You got it, Akia.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also, the Son of Man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, unto the land of Israel.
To the land of Israel, to the Most High's people, it's a message unto you. Go ahead.
And in the end is come upon the four corners of the land.
For you Israelites to understand and know what time it is, that we're at the end. We're in the last days.
That's right.
The end has come on the four corners, it says, upon the land. Somebody hold for me Jeremiah 51:1. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Yep.
Now is the end come upon thee,
Yep.
and I will send my anger upon thee.
The God of heaven and earth has sent his anger upon this place. And what is his anger going to consist of? Thermonuclear destruction. Shalom to you, brother. Peace to you and your family. May the Most High bless you and your families, brother. Right? Now, the end is coming upon his land. The missiles is what's going to do this place in. But before then, the Most High got an appetizer. It's called Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
The beginning of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
Famine, pestilence, civil unrest.
Yeah.
Right? All these weirdos going to be put to death.
That's right.
Everybody that's a part of the Rainbow Brigade going to get run down.
That's right.
Right? All you sissy boys. Right? All you niggas are sweeter than candy.
Yeah,
Y'all almost out of here.
Yeah.
And you women that's bugged out.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't gonna be no more twerking, none of that. That ain't going into the kingdom. So if you ain't in the right spirit, if you in the spirit of whoredom and wickedness, then the Most High about to destroy you. You're gonna be a part of the end.
That's right.
Or what I like to call the world's greatest barbecue.
That's right.
That's coming. Go ahead.
I will send my anger upon thee,
Yep.
and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thy abominations.
Yep. God is about to bring recompense. He's about to repay you for being a demon.
Yeah.
So there is a reward that comes for righteousness and wickedness. So the reward for wickedness is the Most High is going to repay you for being wicked. He got a special surprise, what I call a jack in the box for a lot of people, a trick bag for a lot of people who think that they're going to live wickedly and that somehow God is just, he's not going to see it and it's going to pass and Esau going to just come in the kingdom and be like, hey man, you're my friend, man. Let's let bygones be bygones. It don't work that way, right? The Most High requires the things that are past, right?
I got it. This is Matthew 16 and verse 27. And it reads, for the Son of Man shall come in the glory of the Father with his angels. And then he shall reward every man according to his work.
Like the elder said, man, hey, the Lord's coming back to give out rewards, whether it's going to be a righteous reward or a wicked reward. All right, and we know according to the scriptures, hey, the wicked, hey, they're gonna be rewarded with all type of destruction, right? The Lord said the dogs to tear, right? The sword to slay, famine, right? The Lord got a reward for all you wicked individuals. And guess what? The Lord got a reward for the righteous, first and foremost, man, which is gonna be protection. Like it says in Psalm 34, the angels camp about around us, right? And deliverance, and us sitting on thrones judging these heathens, man. Adam and Rathazal, being delivered from the time of Jacob's trouble. Yep, you got it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Somebody give me, to add to that real quick before we go back. Yep. Give me, if you can, Zakar, 2nd Ezra 15, start at verse 20 and 21. Let's add to the brother. That's 100% right. So you're going to be rewarded for righteousness. The Most High is going to prove what every man's work is. And you're going to be rewarded for wickedness.
Yep.
Now the reward for wickedness is death.
Yep.
The reward for being ungodly, for being a naysayer, gangsayer,
Yep.
for being a demon, a scoffer, is that the Most High is going to kill you. Because he allowed for that spirit of Satan to be on your ass,
Yeah.
just so he can have a reason to murder you.
Yeah.
What people don't understand about God is that the Most High is in the heavens, and he's the one that issues out death warrants.
That's right.
Psalm 68 and 20. You think that just happened by chance, osmosis,
Yeah.
luck. Damn, that was crazy, man. I can't believe that happened. Why did this happen to this person or whatever? Because the Most High is in the heavens,
Right.
and he's calling shots, and he knows who's right and who's not.
That's right.
So when he's done with you doing whatever you're doing, he's gonna do away with you.
That's right.
Like he's about to do with Esau, like a minstrel's cloth, the scripture says.
Yep,
Esau about to be tossed to the side like a minstrel's cloth.
That's right.
Because God, the Most High, is done with him.
Yeah.
And he's angry with the wicked every day. You got
That's
to
right, brother.
Or 15, yeah, we'll bring that to answer the brother. Verse 1. Yes.
What's going on,
How you doing, brother? Verse 20 and 21.
Yep, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 20.
Yep.
Behold, said Adonai Yahweh,
Yep.
I will call together all the kings of the earth.
That's what the Most High is doing right now. That's called World War III.
That's right.
He's calling all the kings of the earth together. That ain't happening because they just want to come together and have a picnic and a party.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be a different type of party. Right? This ain't going to be a Diddy party. Right? It's going to be a different type of party. You see what I'm saying? It's about to be a different type of party. This party going to be the end of Esau.
That's right.
That's the party that we're about to come to. The Lord said in Zephaniah, he said he had bid his guests. Somebody hold that, Zephaniah 1 and 7.
I got it.
We're going to show you that this is actually a party that the Most High is hosting. Right? Go ahead.
Yep, I will call together all kings of the earth to reverence me,
Yep.
which are from the rising of the sun.
Because the fear of the Lord ain't in the earth. They got to come back to reverencing him. Right? They don't, the world by and large don't have fear of the Most High. They don't acknowledge God. They don't acknowledge his laws. They don't acknowledge his people. Right? He's trying to get down. Yeah, he's trying to get down. Yeah. But they don't acknowledge righteousness. So the Most High said, y'all got to come and acknowledge me again. I'm the head honcho. I'm numero uno.
Right.
Go ahead.
God, which are right from the sun, of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus to turn themselves one against another
The Most High is making all the nations come against each other. Go ahead.
and repay the things that they have done to them.
Because there's got to be repayment. Well, we're speaking about recompense.
Yep.
To repay the things that they have done to who?
To
them.
them,
Let's find out who the them is. Go ahead.
like as they do yet this day unto my chosen.
Oh, the chosen. The Most High never forgot about that. Right? He never forgot about that. Go ahead.
So will I do also, and recompense in their bosom.
He gonna repay back to you. Go ahead.
Thus said Adonai Yahweh.
So the repayment is that the nations are gonna come together and fight. And who the world calls Christ, Yahweh Shah, our Lord, the Savior, who was a Hebrew Israelite of the tribe of Judah, is gonna come back and liberate the captives.
That's
That's what's about to happen. So the end is come. The end is come. Give me that one. Let's show that this is a party. The Most High, and he's throwing a party, and he's invited his guests. Let's find out what that means. Go ahead.
Yep, this is Zephaniah 1 and verse 7, and it reads, "Hold thou peace at the presence of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah power.
Yep.
For the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand."
The day of the Lord is at hand. How do we know that? Because simultaneously on the four corners of the earth, the prophets of the Lord, and simultaneously at one time, at this time that we're in, right now is the time where the true worshipers will worship the spirit and truth, right?
Right.
It's the only time you've seen that on the entirety of the planet, that all the prophets are back saying and singing the same song, saying this is the end.
right.
This is the end of Esau.
That's right.
So that's how we know. Read that again.
It says, "Hold thou peace at the presence of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah power.
Yep.
For the day of the Lord Yahweh is at
The
hand.
day of the Lord is at hand, whether you believe it or not. Go ahead.
For the Lord Yahweh hath prepared a sacrifice."
And the Most High, he's prepared a sacrifice, right? So somebody, the one that's going to get the recompense for wickedness, they're going to also be sacrificed. That's the
Yeah.
Edomite,
Yeah.
right? The so-called white man. Go ahead.
He had bid his guests.
And he has bid his guests. So when you have guests come, that's because you're throwing a party.
Yeah.
So he had bid his guests.
Yeah.
Let's keep reading.
It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord Yahweh sacrifice, that I will punish the princes and the king's children,
Yep.
and all such as are clothed with strange apparel."
Yeah, all those that don't got the truth, all those that ain't protected and don't have it on the white garments,
Con.
you're going to have to be repaid for not having on the white garment. You got to be repaid for coming with stains on your garments or having on all black. This is an all-white party, baby.
Yeah.
The marriage feast, Matthew the 25th chapter.
Right.
This is an all-white party. So if you ain't got on the right attire, meaning if you ain't in the book of life, you ain't of the elect, then the Most High is going to reject you, right? And it tells us that in marriage feast, just quoting it, that, hey, why come is this man in with on other garments?
Yeah.
Meaning strange apparel. That's not going to get you in, right? So if you a guest, right, you're going to be the ones that's going to sit up in the chariots and witness the destruction of Babylon.
I got one. This is Isaiah 59 and verse 18.
Yep.
"According to their deeds, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands he will repay recompense." You see, hey, like the brother said, man, payback, James Brown style.
Big
Yep.
payback.
The big payback, right? The Lord is coming back to punish those that's on high, right? Those that's dwelling in the world, especially Israelites and the so-called white man, and you heathen nations, man. We're in a time of judgment, great judgment, right? And the Lord's gonna be known by the judgment that he brings upon the earth. Slaying the wicked, slaying 2/3, those that got on that strange apparel, as we just read. You see?
Anybody real quick, go back to Ezekiel Obadiah verse 15.
Okay, Con, I got you.
You can break it down.
Yep, this is Obadiah in verse 15, and it reads, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee." That's right. The Lord Yahweh, hey, the vengeance of the Lord is upon all the heathen, man. Right? And it says, "As thou hast done, it shall be done to thee." Hey, it's a righteous thing with the Most High to pay back those that that brought held upon you, man. It's a righteous thing with the Lord that recompense tribulation that trouble you, right? It says, "Shall be done unto thee, thy reward shall return upon thy own head," right? And Esau, man, he set out to destroy us, not knowing his ass gonna be destroyed. And the Lord got these devils in a trick bag, in a delusion, all right, a facade, man, that they believing in a lie. You see, but the Lord got you devils right where He wants you. Right, because you're in the king's hand. He's the one that's turning your minds the way he wants you to go. And like the elder brought out earlier, hey, the Lord, hey, he's getting the guests together. Right? That's why you see all these nations clicking up, man. And who's the common enemy? America. Even America own allies. Right? You got Canada, which you can drive to Canada from Detroit, New York. You can drive to Canada. But look down, you got them coming up against America. They own allies. That just shows you that this place is divided, and we know that if a kingdom divided in itself, it can't what?
Can't stand.
It can't stand. So you on life support, you walking with a crutch.
And the Lord's about to knock that crutch out of your hand, and you're going to hit the ground face first. You goddamn devils. Right? You got it, Op.
Yep. That's beautiful. Real quick. Colossians 3:25, so we go back to you, hey, Yaquan. Colossians 3:25, it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done.
Yep.
And there is no respect of persons.
Woo.
Yep. Yeah, well, you know, ultimately, you know, that the Most High is what he's going to judge what these Edomites, man. All right, you know, so these prominent Edomites aren't going to be taken down. All right, you know, they're what no respectable persons. So you do wrong and you reap what you sow, man.
That's right.
All right.
Yep.
That's right.
And the Most High quoted earlier, he required that which is bad.
Yep.
So
Yep.
the things that happened before in the last 300, 400, 500 years, that hasn't been forgotten. That's only been a few hours in the time of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? A couple hours, you're like, okay, oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like something happened a couple hours, no, you gotta
Jake
get that.
hanging on the poles, right? Getting hit with getting chattel slavery, right?
Yeah.
And if we pan the camera, there's nothing but Edomite central out here. But they in the right spirit, rejoicing or doing on Edom. You better rejoice, right? You better live it up, man. Because when the Lord let our people go upon you, man, it's go time. It's go time. So you better live it up, man. Because the Lord's gonna put the remembrance in our minds, man. The things that you have done to us, right? And he's gonna put his vengeance in our hearts. And we're gonna do to you according to his anger, man. His fear. Right? Yep. You got it.
This book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 6, straight to the point. For the Most High hated sinners.
Yep.
And will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keep it at them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Right.
All right, which is going to what? You know, the great day of judgment. All right, which ultimately goes to what? You know, in these missiles. All right, and the fire that come from these chariots, man. All right, so that's what's getting ready to happen. Okay.
Right.
To anyone, not just to Esau, but you know, to also anyone that's liking it unto, you know, that drawn with that man.
Yep.
All right.
That's that big barbecue.
Yep.
We ain't got to bring that.
You gotta bring that.
Just ourselves. Yep.
Matter of fact, after you get back to that, it's gonna say the four corners again. When they do, we're gonna get that Jeremiah 51:1. Whoever got it, you got it.
I got it.
No, you can read it again. Okay. We can keep reading. It should say it again. We're talking about the four corners. The end is coming on the four corners.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 4. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh.
You don't know Yahweh right now. You don't know people don't know the name of the Lord. They don't know the God, the Hebrew God, right? They don't know his son.
Yeah.
They don't know them by their name.
Yep.
So in truth and righteousness, you're learning that now, but you're going to know completely the Most High saying in this day. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, an only evil, behold, is come.
Yep.
An end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it is come.
That's right.
Yep, the end is come. Now, we'll get that now. Because the end is come, right? Now, it's only a matter of time before the very end of the last of the end time prophecies. The end is come. How do we know? Because we're witnessing and seeing it now through prophecy.
Yep.
2 Ezra 9 started what? We're seeing the end. Because everything prophetically that was said would happen is actually been happening and it's happening now.
Yep.
That's how we know the end is near.
On a large scale. Like that.
Yep. Meaning our time is very short. We don't have a lot of time. You got it.
Yep. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. It says, this said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
We're going to find out what the destroying wind is here in a second. Go ahead.
And was
Revelation 7:1.
And will send unto Babylon fanners.
And he's going to send unto Babylon what?
Fanners.
He's going to send fanners unto Babylon. Right, go ahead.
That shall fan her.
That's through right there. That shall fan her. The Most High about to fan this place because all this alternative living, the Rainbow Brigade right here, just walk by, all that's out of here. There's two Jakes.
444.
Right, a part of the Rainbow Gate. Rainbow Brigade. The Most High done with that. Right, go ahead.
It says, for the day, it says, fan her and shall empty her land.
Babylon gonna be completely, utterly destroyed.
Yep. For in the day of trouble, they shall be again against her round about.
Speaking of the other nation, right? He bid his guest. Right, go ahead.
It says, against him that bendeth, let the archers bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up in his
bring it down.
Hey,
bring it down, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That brigade is going to all the military equipment, the submarines, the fighter jets, all the tanks, all the armor. That's what that's talking about. So all the nations are preparing, getting ready for World War III. Now that's currently right now in on the doorsteps of Europe, but that's gonna move, you know, squarely to the Middle East. Right here soon, the Most High gonna have them do a hard right turn and go right into the Middle East to finish what is being started.
Yeah, I got to back you up. This is Joel 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
The heathen nations, right? The Gentiles, the natural Gentiles. Go ahead.
Prepare war.
War is being prepared. The Most High want all you nations to come together to fight, right? Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty men.
Yep, and all your Green Berets, all your top fighting soldiers, right? Your SEAL Team 6, all them.
Yeah.
Hey, get them all ready. The Most High like a fight. He's a man of war, right?
That's right. Let all the men of war draw near.
Yep, come on. It's time to fight.
That's right.
The Most High, hey, this is the end of his movie.
Yep.
This is the best part of his movie. Go ahead.
Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Yep.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
Uh-huh.
Let the weak say I am strong.
So a lot of these nations that was regarded as nothing, that Trump was calling shithole nations not too long ago,
Yeah.
those nations have been rising up over a period of time. These nations that was looked at as insignificant, like North Korea 50, 60 years ago, now they got the button.
Yep.
India,
shalom to my brothers.
Pakistan. You got all these
Yeah,
nations
my
before,
shalom.
they ain't really got no power, but they got power now.
Also,
Right? They got the ability to end your shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, con.
Right?
Con.
Now they're a player.
Yep.
So everybody that got the button, hey, they actually got great significance. The weak now are saying they strong.
Yep.
Right? Beautiful. You got something?
Yeah. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 30 and verse 1. Read on down. This is another message that came to me from the Yahweh. Now, in context, it's speaking about, Egypt, but ultimately we understand that we're before time, we're ready for our learning.
That's right.
Yep.
Son of man, prophecy, and get this message from the side of Yahweh. Weep and wail for that day, for the terrible day is almost here. And this is what in NLT, all right. And that terrible day is going to what? Jacob trouble, all right. Mass riots, okay. The missiles, and Yahweh Shai, all right. And Yahweh Shai ultimately topping it off with what? Fire coming from chariots, man.
Right.
For the terrible day is almost here. The day of the Yahweh. It is a day of clouds and gloom, a day of despair for the nations. All right, so that's what's getting ready to happen, man. All right, in America, right here is ultimately one big ass, melting pot. All right,
Altar.
different nations. Yep.
Altar. Yep.
A sword. And I'm skipping down to verse 19, and it reads, "And so I will greatly punish Egypt," which represents what? Bondage. All right, and they will know that I am the Yahweh. All right, because we go to the book of Psalm 9 and verse 16. The Most High is known by His judgments, man.
Yep.
All right, because the reason why you see different kind of people out here, all right, weirdos. Ultimately, they don't fear Yahweh Yahushua.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And this is a great melting pot, like your brother said.
Yeah, melting pot,
That's so you got all nations here in America. That's not by coincidence.
Nope.
Why? Because everybody about to receive their judgment, man. Right? They about to receive their judgment. And the Lord got all nations gathered in this place, man.
That's right.
All nations under heaven. A whole 18 tribes in America. Right?
Okay, let's prove that. Give me half.
Okay.
Prove that. You can bring what you got. Something you got. Half second chapter proves that.
Same
it's like
book.
5. You got it.
Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 12. A third part of thee shall die with the pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee. And a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee. And I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after thee.
Yep. Speaking of America.
That's a precept of the day, right?
Yep. Speaking of America. Third part.
God,
Yep.
gotta talk a few more verses.
Go ahead, Al.
Verse 13. Thus shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted, and they shall know that I am the Lord. I have spoken it in my zeal.
The elder said earlier, these people don't know Yahweh Shah, but you about to meet them.
Right.
You about to get your presentation.
Yeah.
Right? And it's gonna be a dreadful scene. It's gonna be a dreadful time when you see that who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, the so-called black man, crack the heavens. People gonna be defecating on themselves.
Yeah.
People gonna be catching heart attacks.
Yeah.
Man, and it says that. The scripture says that.
Ghosts.
Yeah, giving up the spirit, going back to the spiritual realm, off the presence of the Lord, letting that war cry out. You got some more on that?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna jump down a little bit. Verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction.
Hey, that's the spirit. Because we in that time.
Right.
We in that time where the Lord's about to send evil arrows of famine. Because then you see with Donald Trump,
That terror.
the tariffs,
Yeah.
hey, that's stopping us. That's gonna stop a lot of goods from being imported to America.
Yeah.
Right? Real quick, I made a video, the other day,
Yeah, that was
you know what I'm
beautiful.
saying,
I seen
that a senator himself
Yeah,
said, and Edomite, thou says that
We gonna die.
we're going to die.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You're right.
Yeah, God.
He said it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One of your prominent Edomites
Yeah.
admitted that, this is not sustainable.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Yeah, that's
They said they
right.
gonna cause their tongues to fall apart.
Yeah.
Yep,
He said
yep.
himself.
That's how overwhelming the truth is.
Con.
And see what it is the vibration of the truth.
Yep.
Speak it.
The vibration of the truth is that the Edomites are about to go into slavery.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
That's
See?
right.
You might not want to hear that.
Yeah.
But that's just the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth. Speak
Yeah.
it. Speak it.
Speak it. Edomites are going into slavery.
Speak it.
That's just what it is.
That's
See what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right. Hey, just relaying on what we're saying, because you got China and India, where Trump just put tariffs on China and India. It says China and India make up 50% of goods that come in America.
Right.
Repeat that. So you just put tariffs on them. Now China just just put sanctions on your ass. 34% on America today.
And all together, when you did a video before coming to camp, it's equal to like 55 or 58%.
See?
All together. So now it's a thing of like, I call it a sadistic contest.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like, all right, well, you gonna do that to me, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna do this to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like on some gang type shit.
Render
You know
evil
what I'm
for
saying?
evil.
Oh, little buddy got power. Okay, I gotta go kill one of your homies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that until it just gets to a point where,
Nukes.
like I said, victuals are gonna be so cheap upon the earth.
Yep.
That's gonna ensure that there's a famine. That's gonna ensure that it's civil unrest. Why do you think it says men gonna kill men for the lack of bread and goods? Why would it say that? Because all these things are gonna be not accessible. They're gonna be harder and harder to get.
I got one for you. Just have to back them up. 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Get Walmart, BJ's, all these places up north, Giants, all these places that you so used to going to, and all these places you go to get food at, eat, restaurants, whether mom and pop or chain, you ain't gonna be able to go in there after a while. People look around like, what the hell is going on? Oh, what's going on is the Most High's going on.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's going on.
That's right.
The scriptures is going on.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see what you're gonna do then.
That's right.
We're gonna see what you're gonna do.
Because it's gonna start with food prices getting to a point where it's gonna be so high, you're not gonna be able to afford it.
Yep.
Then you know how it reminds the people when they can't afford it, they're gonna do what? They're gonna take
They're
it.
gonna take it.
They're gonna take it.
Yep.
You see? So and this thing is building up, man. It's brewing up. Right? That evil arrows of famine about to come upon the land. You got
A little bit more.
Yep.
Come on, brother. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread.
Hey, the Lord is about to bring them old school Egypt plagues back to America. Right? You remember the time when they were selling donkey heads, ass of a donkey for some money?
very little.
For
Very
money?
little, yep.
Hey, these people gonna be actually selling animals to people. You know? Human bodies, human body part. Hey, I got a whole human arm right here that you can get. You know?
Hey, they might don't tell you.
Yeah, you know. Hey, now you eating human meat now.
Yeah,
You know.
I got a sirloin.
Yeah. It's a whole human. It's a whole baby foot. You know. And cannibalism about to come back to a thing of the new, man. Right? Cannibalism. Actually, people. Hey, you seen it when those them so-called them Haitians. You remember there was a lady actually walking down the street with somebody's arm in her hand, eating dogs. She's sitting Indian style, eating a goddamn cat. You know them crackers was getting upset. You need them so-called migrants. That's what they was saying. They need to get rid of them.
And that's what they're doing now.
Yeah.
But they don't realize it by going to
These restaurants.
Chinese. But they're gonna actually eat a dog without them cleaning it.
Without cook.
Yeah.
Bite a dog straight on the back. You know. A desperate time call for desperate measures. You know, because America is so custom. These people so custom the flesh, right? It's easy to go to McDonald's. It's so easy that a caveman can do it, right? So that all that get cut off. It's gonna Matthew 24th chapter, the 12th verse. The love of men is gonna wax cold out here. You know?
Absolutely.
Yep.
You got any more on that?
You got one more verse. Verse 17. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, has spoken it.
That's it. Yep, the Lord has spoken it, right? Isaiah 3:1, it says, for behold, the Adawan, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, and the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. And the scripture speak about how you're gonna eat by measure. You see what I'm saying? In the book of Ezekiel. So that's the time we're coming into. That's what's gonna be the end games ultimately for all the mischief, the back and forth that's going on, right? With the tariffs and everything else. The whole economic system is about to implode. The bottom's gonna fall the fuck out of it. Just like that. You see what I'm saying? So with that going on, it's gonna be hard to get food, it's gonna be hard to get water. Right? People gonna be drinking it by measure. Right? And then those that don't have it, like the brother said, they're gonna go take that. See, that's what's about to come. That's gonna cause the civil unrest. Then the sedition among men they ain't gonna be listening to no damn police. Man, what can the police do if people in any city, if just half of the population in any city, anywhere in the world come out to the streets? They can't do nothing with that. You see what I'm saying?
Hell, the police gonna be trying to protect their household.
Absolutely.
They gonna be throwing cats and bats in the street.
That's right.
And that's why Esau gonna have to send in a different type of force, some troops. They don't even speak no type of language. Never seen you in a day of their life. The only thing on their mind is to kill Israelites. Right? Kill anything moving. Robots ain't got a mind. Right? They gonna be trained to kill. They just programmed. That's what's about to happen. Mad Max style, man. You see?
Matter of fact, let's show that real quick before we go back. Let's go to Isaiah 13. Everybody.
I'm at Isaiah. This is Isaiah 13, verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
An Israelite man about to be more precious than fine gold, right? Because that's what you truly are. You're truly the gods of the earth. Go ahead.
It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
He didn't say a woman. Right? He's talking about one of his men. Go ahead.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Go ahead.
It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
That's what the missile's gonna do. Go ahead.
And the wrath of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, in the day of his vengeance, his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase road.
It's gonna be as the chase road. Go ahead.
A sheep as a sheep that no man taketh up.
That's how you Edomites are gonna be. Y'all ass gonna be on the run. It's gonna be Olympic time, baby. I hope you niggas 40. I hope y'all been working on your 40. Actually, I hope you're working on your long distance. You know what I'm saying? I hope you a long distance runner. Because your ass gonna be like the chase road out here. Go ahead.
It says, they shall every man turn to his people and flee.
Right, that proves that the tribe's gonna click up. So a lot of these nations gonna be against you Edomites. You're gonna be the chief enemy, but the tribe's gonna click up. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna come for you damn Edomites.
What it says, Israel and Judah on the sons of Greece, you know, or Grecians. You know, and the Lord gonna have where tribe click up to get on you Edomites, man.
You'll get all of your ass. And that's gonna be the spiritual Hunger Games. Remember the Hunger Games that came out? That's you gonna be the one that's gonna be out there running, and then you gonna be getting hunted. That's what's coming. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall be as the chase road that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land.
Go ahead.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
So a lot of people about to be getting put to death. Go ahead.
And everyone that's joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Because you got some Jakes that are Edomite lovers. Right? You got some Jakes that are red devil lovers. Right? So you're gonna die with the Edomites. That's what they're saying. You're gonna die along with your oppressor. That's Stephen from Django's spirit. You're gonna fall on the sword. You niggas gonna fall on the sword. Nah, son! You're gonna die right with Esau.
Exactly.
Right? Because no hand be joining hand, and wicked ain't gonna go unpunished. You know? You got a precept? Hold that. We'll come back there.
You know, it's ultimately falling back, right? It says the book of Jeremiah 40 and 42 and verse 16 and also 17. Then it shall come to pass that a sword which you fear shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt, and the famine whereof you were afraid shall follow close after you there in Egypt, and there you shall die. All right, these are them that were trusting in Egypt, all right, which today will be America, okay? Verse 17, so shall it be with all the men that set their face to go into Egypt to sojourn there. All right, ultimately we're putting your trust, right, in the military, right, of America, okay, which ultimately is gonna be your downfall. Okay, continue. No, they shall die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. All right. So ultimately, no one, no one is gonna be able to escape the heavy judgment, man. Okay?
First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1 through 3. But of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right.
So no one ain't gonna escape the judgment from Yahweh by Shema Shah. That day of Yahweh by Shema Shah, no one gonna be able to escape.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go back there and pick up there. We'll get a little bit more up there, and then we're gonna go right back to you. In Ezekiel 7. Oh, you got more?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was okay.
Who was that? Zephaniah?
No, we was at Isaiah 13.
Okay, Isaiah
verse
13.
12.
Okay, come. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. I started, I read 12. Let me go down to 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
Yeah. Hey, so now a lot of these baby kids gonna have to die, man.
Yeah.
A lot of these monsters, they know they gonna have to die.
You know, they call it Slocky, they call it YN.
YNs now.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah,
back in the day it was the
that's
baby kids,
Yeah.
right? Now the YNs, they gonna have to die. Read that again.
It says, everyone that if their children also shall be dashed into pieces
That means put to death. Go ahead.
before their eyes.
Yep.
Their houses shall be spoiled.
Your houses are gonna be spoiled because bro spoke about those foreign troops.
Yep.
That's gonna be in this land.
Yep.
Your house is gonna be spoiled. Go ahead.
And your wives ravished, and their wives
And they
ravished.
gonna do whatever they want to your woman. Go ahead.
It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
The Russians, the Bees. The Most High gonna stir up these nations.
Yep.
And Russia is one of them.
Yep.
They're a guard unto the other nations. They
Right.
big brother.
Yep.
Right? That's why Putin be talking all kind of crazy.
Yep.
So Babylon, man, y'all tiptoeing the line, man. This thing it's about to really go down. Keep playing with me. Go ahead, keep supplying Ukraine.
Crazy because he never had nobody fuck with.
Hey, Putin gonna destroy America.
Yeah, he gonna destroy
He gonna destroy this place.
Yep.
I did 8 years.
Yeah.
America army, hey, that's the weakest army known to man right now, man.
Yeah.
Right? It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver.
They ain't gonna regard what?
Regard silver.
They ain't gonna your money. Babylon is in debt.
Yeah.
You in thick clay, so you ain't gonna be able to pay them anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So they ain't gonna regard your money. They ain't gonna regard your little promises. Right? Well, hey, let's work a deal out. Ain't gonna be no deals around. That's what Trump
Yeah.
wanna work a deal out all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Ain't gonna be no deal to work out.
And I think he ain't slapped no tariffs on Russia.
Right.
I believe he didn't.
Right.
You see?
Right. As of yet, right?
Yeah,
Right.
as of yet. It says, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Go ahead.
It says, their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces.
They gonna be in this land putting people to death.
Yeah.
Right? Blood gonna be running in the streets like water.
Guys like that mindset.
Yep.
Thinking
He
that
think because he was,
Yeah.
I did 8 years, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
To him,
Ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You will get your ass ripped to pieces
Yeah.
out here
Yeah.
in the time of Jacob's trouble.
Exactly.
Because there's gonna be certain guys like that thinking they can use military tactics and all
Yeah.
that,
Nah.
mount training, urban combat. That shit gonna get you killed out here. If you ain't got the mark of the wall, you done.
Yeah, exactly. They said that even the mighty men, they're gonna be like women in travail,
That's right.
with their hand on their Lord. You see?
That's right.
Those that, like the brother said, thinking they went to war, they so mighty, they're gonna become weaklings.
Yep.
Hey, what's that? That big ass Russian on the move of Rocky.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Rocky.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but niggas like that to be put down, bro.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. It says, they shall have no pity on the fruit of thy womb.
Meaning a woman that got a child, they ain't gonna give a damn about her child. Right? Now you got niggas right now, man, you gotta put your woman first, that's how he's here.
Yeah.
Man, she's a lady, man. Most of these women is hoes, man.
Yeah, calm.
If you ain't a sister
Calm.
that got the knowledge of this truth and returning to it, man, you's a hoe, man.
Yeah, calm.
Don't start not doing it, your ass, boy.
Hey, what Future said, if she was born on her birthday, don't trust her.
Keep it on to the streets. Come on, man. So they ain't gonna have no pity upon the fruit of the womb.
God.
Oh, that's a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Well, that's a young woman. Most don't give a damn about that.
Calm.
He tell you that in Ezekiel the 9th chapter.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
old, young, maids, little. He named
yeah.
different types of women.
Yeah.
3 different times.
Yeah, Con.
Go ahead.
It says that they shall have no pity on the fruit of thy womb.
Well.
Thy eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, they ain't gonna care about your damn babies,
Yeah.
kids, your YNs, these
Yeah.
little young niggas out here. We gonna see how tough these little niggas is. Then.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms,
Babylon right now is the glory of kingdoms. Go ahead.
the beauty of Chaldeans, ecstasy,
Yep.
shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's the point. That's
Yep.
the point. This place about to get overthrown, about to get destroyed, just like Sodom and Gomorrah did. So how did Sodom and Gomorrah go out?
Fire and brimstone.
That's right. The missile's gonna be that fire and brimstone.
Right.
You got it, Mike.
Yeah, ultimately, about this little YN is gonna be put down, right?
Yeah.
Quick story, Book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 23.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it reads, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children
Yep.
out of the city
Yep.
and mocked at him. Who? Mocked at Elisha,
Yep.
all right, which is a prophet.
Listen. Yep.
Elisha, same way now, right? And said unto him, go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. All right, but here's the point, and he turned back and looked it on them and cursed them in the name of the Yahweh, and there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood
Woo!
and tear 42 children of them. All right, and the Most High is going to use these beasts of the field today, man,
Woo!
right? The Most High said what, he got spirits,
Spirit.
creatures,
I was going there.
and you got it. You know that what, newly created, man, all right?
Yep.
For vengeance.
And a lot of these so-called YNs, they ass gonna be drafted. They're gonna be drafted to the Middle East, man. And we're gonna see if you know how to hold a gun then, how if you know how to shoot then, right? We're gonna.
And just like dude that walked with his girl.
Yeah.
He's out there 8 years.
Yeah, they might call his ass back.
Yeah.
Do more 8 more.
Yeah.
Right? Say 8 more.
No, he gonna do his last term then.
Yeah.
It'll be his last,
Yeah.
his final and last term. He's gonna be a part of the soil over there. Yep, this is Ecclesiastes 39 and verse 28. It says, there shall be spirits that are created for vengeance, which are in the fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and to appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, which were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
So this ultimately, the Most High literally unleashing all hell.
Yeah.
All right, unleashing all his vengeance upon what? The wicked, man. All right, and then, Most High got a pet. Leviathan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, he's gonna be unleashed. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wow.
It's gonna be evil in all these cities. And like it says in the book of Amos, have evil been done in the city and the Lord have not done it?
Yep.
Hey, so bad where it compares, the scripture compare as you ran into a lion, right? You escaped the lion and met a bear.
We get Amos 5
Yep.
18.
Let me get
Start
it.
18.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, time.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you got it.
Hey,
Yep.
beautiful. You see?
Start 18.
And it's gonna be back-to-back destruction. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
Yep.
And you gotta pay the piper.
Yep.
You gotta face the reaper, man.
Yep.
You know, cause Jake, cause our people, man, they got a thing called escaping their problems. They want to escape their problems instead of facing the fact of things, man.
Right.
And that's why they sprung out on all these drugs. They alcoholics.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
they don't like to face the fact. Well, the Lord's gonna sober you up real quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna sober you up real quick. And you ain't got no choice but to face reality then.
They give a dose of reality.
Yeah.
Hey, I just read today that they even it's going to be a tariff on
Alcohol, right?
The alcohol, but marijuana too.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people that be medicating with that. Hey, man, look, everything that people take comfort in is about to become scarce, man.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And then some jakes, that's all they do all day long.
Yeah.
They roll 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7 blunts a day.
Yeah.
See, so all that's about to. And then what do you think niggas like that gonna do? They gonna bug out when people can't get certain medications.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You psych patient.
Yeah.
This shit about to get crazy out here. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, just like them, like Israel, the land of Israel, them Ish people getting blew up. Hey, what them Iranians doing? They targeting hospitals. What Israelis, they targeting Iran hospitals.
Yeah.
So now you can't even get no type of medical attention.
Yeah.
So think about when it starts, when terrorist attacks and EMP attacks start happening, right? You can't get the generators running.
No.
There's no medication.
Yeah.
You see, people ask, hey, they're gonna lose it, man. These people gonna be losing it.
Straight darkness.
Yeah, straight darkness. You see? You got it out. Amos 5:18. Yep.
Amos chapter 5, verse 18.
Bring it out.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
And that's 2/3 of our nation, man. Desire the day of the Lord. And woe meaning destruction. Go ahead,
To what end is it for you?
What's the end for a nigga? It's death. Go ahead,
Yeah.
The day of the Lord is darkness.
Hey, there you go. The day of the Lord is darkness. That's right. It's about to get cloudy out here.
Yeah.
It's about to get dark, right? And they ain't just talking about the sky. We talking about the minds of these people. It's about to get very dark. Go ahead.
And no light.
And no light, no type of comforting, no type of people actually trying to reason with each other.
Yep. No peace, no solace.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
It's just straight violence. Kill to be killed. Go ahead,
Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion.
Hey, you fleeing from a lion, man. Just imagine that. You know how happy you're gonna be if you flee from a hungry eating lion. You can be like, oh shit, man, I just escaped the lion. You're gonna think you done conquered the world. But go ahead,
And a bear meet him.
now you gotta goddamn face a bear. Now a bear on your ass. You know? Now you panicking again. Now you still back in that, your heart back racing. You had a little comfort, now your heart back beating faster. Now you on the move again. Go ahead.
Right.
Or went into the house.
And now you escaped the bear. Now you went into the house, right, to find some comfort. And now you think you really done made it. You know, let this madness go by, bro. Clean ass motorcycle. I ain't gonna lie. You know, and that's just like. Yeah. That's just like if you escape something and you make it to the crib.
Yeah.
Hey, you know you good. I'm at the crib now. I'm straight.
Yep.
Lock the door.
Yeah, you lock the door. You know, you chilling. So now you done escaped the lion. You done escaped the bear. Now you done made it to the crib. Now you chilling. Go ahead.
And lean his hand on the wall.
Now you leaning your hand on the wall for some comfort. Now I made it. And guess what? Go ahead,
And a serpent bit him.
And now you done got bit by a damn poisonous snake. Now you suffering.
Yep.
You dying slowly, a slow death. And it says who's gonna pity you when you get bit by who's gonna charm when you get bit by a serpent.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that real quick through the spirit. Yep, read that part again, Bob Kashar.
It said, as if a man did flee from a lion,
Yep.
and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yep. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or such as come nigh to wild beasts? So who's gonna be able to comfort you? Who's gonna pity you? Who's gonna tell you that you're gonna be all right?
Right.
No one.
Right.
You're gonna be left alone, man. And then you're gonna die a slow suffering death, and now you're gonna face yourself in the spiritual realm, facing the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, trying to plead your cause. But the Lord's not gonna hear. You see? Go ahead,
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, King.
Verse 24.
Go ahead. Come.
But let judgment run down as waters.
That's the one.
Yep.
Run that back.
But let judgment run down as waters.
Hey, like rain dropping from heaven. That's how judgment's gonna be in all these cities of America and Babylon, right? As the brother just read it from Amos 5:18 on down. Everywhere you turn, man. Everywhere you go, right? Roads blocked off. Gurgle troops. If the Gurgle troops ain't on you, got to worry about a mob trying to get you.
Yep.
It says in the NLT, it says mobs gonna be formed in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be total anarchy out here, man. And you people not ready for that, man. You people are not ready. Look at the minds of these Americans, man. And we paying the camera, man. These people in the park eating funnel cakes, got balloons in their hand, walking their children up and down. And why these other nations is telling the EU nations is telling people to get ready, man.
72 hours flies.
You see?
At any time it can go down.
It can go down. They actually putting videos on the screen of how to pack a bug out bag, man. That's why you people gonna be taking it in a great number, man. Yep. Second Ezra 5th chapter says you're gonna be taking in a great number. You dumbass Americans, man. And you deserve it.
That's that Broadway.
Yeah, it's right. Leading to destruction, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it,
But let judgment run down as waters.
That's a damn shame, man, of our people, man. The Lord got the prophets on the scene, man. Y'all, you still in folly, man, and stupidity, man. It's a damn shame, man. Our people are stuck in this confusion. Go ahead,
And righteousness as the mighty stream.
Yep, that's right.
That's it.
That's right. Yep. Brother got it.
Give me because Amos 5:18 going down is all a metaphor for what's going to happen. Let's show that Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. It's a metaphor, meaning that you won't be able to get out of judgment if you don't have on the white garments, if you are not protected in this time. The only way you can be protected is if you are the elect. If you're not, then guess what? You're gonna be prey out here.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So no matter what you try to do, you're not gonna be able to get out of the judgment that's gonna come to you.
Yep. Right.
This is gonna add to that. So we'll start Ecclesiastes, the Bible 12 and 1.
Okay, God. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the day of thy youth.
That's why the men of the Lord out here telling you to come back to the Most High, right? And we're all relatively young men, right? We could be doing all kind of other things, right, with our time. But we're remembering the Most High as soon as we learn, hey, as newborn babes, we came back. So in this faith, we still in our youth. And in general, we still in our youth. We ain't gonna wait like a lot of people say in the church, I gave my life to Jesus at 70 and all this. It don't work like that. You gotta come back when you hear this word. That shows that you are sincere. That shows that you have integrity and honor and that you actually are looking to be saved. Go ahead.
Right. It says, remember now that creator in the day of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
You gotta do that before the evil times come. Because it tells you in Isaiah 55th chapter, anybody get it for me real quick, it tells you that seek the Lord while he may be found. Starting around about 6, so 6, 7, somewhere around in there. Matter of fact, get that real quick.
6, 50 and 6.
55.
55. It should be like 55 around about 6 or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Somewhere around there.
I got you right here.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
That's why it said to come back to your creator while you're in your youth. Meaning, don't wait. There's no time to wait. What are you waiting for? Go ahead.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
You should be seeking him now while the men of the Lord are out here. That means the Most High's hand is still stretched out. He's still near. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Let the wicked forsake his way.
Hey, you let 2/3 do what the 2/3 gonna do. Right? You should be worried about seeking out such to be like thee. You should be thinking about, hey, I got ambitions on making it out of here. Go ahead.
And the unrighteous man, his thoughts.
Man, I don't know if I believe that, man. I hear what you're saying, brother. Hey, you don't worry about somebody. Let an unrighteous man forsake his thoughts. Right? Meaning they ain't gonna consider the words of the Most High. You let them go with what they play gonna be. Right? Go ahead.
And let him return unto the Lord.
Yep, and you return to the Lord as a believer. Go ahead.
And he will have mercy upon him.
Go ahead.
And to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
The Most High is going to abundantly pardon the sins of the elect. Now we'll go back there.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. It says, remember now the creator in the day of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Go ahead, because the time we coming into, people ain't going to have pleasure in much of nothing.
It
ain't going to be nothing to have pleasure in. Because it tells you in Isaiah 24th chapter, the seed of confusion is going to be broken down.
That's right.
Go ahead.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened.
Yeah, because the missiles is going to cause that. And it's going to be great darkness on the earth. Right? Go ahead.
Nor the clouds return after the rain, and the house in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
The keepers of the house are starting the process of trembling right now. Your top investors. And you got men that are top economists and that notice the system. It's a woman named Lynette Lang. You got Robert Kawasaki. You have Jamie Dimon. You have all these top economists and people that are high up in society. You got people in the Treasury, ex-Treasury secretaries, people like that saying, hey, this pretty much is done. Now we're going to see why. Go ahead, keep reading.
It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
These are the top economists, right? The people that's on the NASDAQ, S&P 500, the futures markets. Right, go ahead.
And I just read too, as it says like 50 billionaires had just lost a lot of money in over.
Elon Musk lost a lot of money dealing with Tesla.
I've seen that.
You got a lot of people losing a lot of money. So now this is the process of them actually trembling. Like, damn, hey, where is this gonna go? You know, go ahead.
It says the strong man shall bow themselves. And the grinders cease.
I mean, work ain't gonna be here. And we've been seeing people getting laid off crazy, non-stop. Go ahead.
It says, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
People now, they're gonna start looking at the prospect of Babylon and say, damn, I don't think this is gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna make
That's
it.
spirit.
I don't know if I can sustain myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay my bills no more.
Damn.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose my businesses. You know, a lot of niggas out here too. A lot of chicks
Yeah,
out here.
yeah.
They got the mind frame of they got multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
And okay, I got this. I got investment properties. I got money over here. They think they got the answers, but they don't got the answers. Let's keep reading. So the prospect of Babylon is gonna be dark. Go ahead.
Yep. And the doors shall be shut in the street.
Yeah, meaning all the businesses, right? So there ain't gonna be no work before long.
Yep.
Go ahead.
When the sound of the grinding is low,
Just keep telling you the same thing. Grinding is work. The sound of grinding gonna be low.
Yep.
Right. So what's coming is people about to lose a lot of jobs. There's about to be a lot of homeless people. It's about to be more anarchy out here.
Yep.
Right. Right. There's about to be more robbing and looting and murder.
Yep.
Hey, crime is about to go up in the thousands of %. I ain't
Come.
talking about some little petty crime.
Come.
I'm talking about motherfuckers getting chopped. Their heads getting chopped off with a machete type stuff.
yeah. Protesting.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow it's supposed to be a
1100.
protest day
Right.
against Elon Musk and Trump.
Yep.
The biggest that ever
1,100
was.
organized protests
Yeah.
all over
Yeah.
Babylon. They said 500,000 have RSVP'd, but they believe over 1.5 million
Look
to
at
2 million
that.
people
Look at that.
about to
Look at that.
gonna go to the streets.
Yeah, man. Hey, because people right now, they're losing their 401k.
Yep.
And people are losing thousands of dollars
Yep.
over just the tariffs, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, thousands of dollars. Just imagine that, man. People have been banking on this 401k their whole life.
They're like that.
Then they're 30 and 40 years in a job banking on that 401k and it's gone just like that.
Yep.
Because I seen a video. I did a video and the article I seen where he said he gonna be going to people's bank accounts.
Yeah. You see?
So
Yeah, man. Hey, it's about to get fucking
They can
ugly
do
out
that,
here, bro.
yeah.
It's about to get ugly out here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Thawadi, how about Shamal shot for Trump, man?
Yep, that's right.
Hey, we with Trump, man. Hey, do your thing, man.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, whoever gonna get us out of here, man.
Yeah, we ain't mad at you.
Yeah, hey, he should have got the job done the first
Yeah,
time.
yeah, exactly.
It's all in the Lord's
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But maybe he didn't get finished through him.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
come. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets
Yep.
when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird,
Go ahead.
and the daughters of music shall be brought low.
'Cause all niggas like to do is come up with dances, TikTok dances,
Right.
you know, the latest fad, the latest trends.
Party,
That's
party.
all Jake worried about. So the daughters of music is all about to be brought down real low. Because you already low. You gonna really know what low is here before long.
Yeah.
Right? You gonna really truly know what low is. Now the elect, well, hey, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
The believers, well, that's a whole other story. The Most High can work with that. He can work with somebody that got faith. He can work with someone that actually has an attentive ear, who actually is seeking him, right? While he may be found. That's what he said, while he may be found. You got something.
Yeah.
He said, while he may be found.
Yeah, I want to grab this, okay? You know, because ultimately, you know, you said something earlier, right? That ultimately, you know, come back to the Lord, right, as swift as possible, in that many words. Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 5. I'm grabbing it GNT, right? I'm gonna start with verse 4. So the book of Sirach, chapter 5, and verse 4, and it reads, "Don't think that you can sin and get away with it.
Ooh.
The outer one does not mind waiting to punish you." The Most High is what? Long suffering. Okay, so as you just sitting around partying, bullshitting on that Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Partying bullshit. You know, ultimately, you know, Most High just letting you build up that spiritual tab, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta cash in sooner or
You
later.
got cash in eventually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Don't be so certain of the outer one's forgiveness that you go on committing one sin after another. Don't think that his mercy is so great that he will forgive your sins no matter how many they are. He does show mercy, but he also shows his furious anger with sinners. All right, and that is what perfect balance. Okay? Come back to the Yahweh quickly.
Ooh.
Don't think you can keep putting it off. His anger can come upon you suddenly, and you will die under his punishment.
That's right.
All right, suddenly. Okay, as it says, you know, like a thief in the night.
That's right.
Those are the ones that are what, you know, still in darkness, man. All right, not the men in faith.
Yeah, you got something?
I got a
Go
quick
ahead,
one.
go ahead.
Going, just lining up about the sin, thinking that you can live, meaning you can sin willfully, do
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do,
Yep.
and then you know, we'll see what happens. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that's in that spirit. Well, I mean, you know, they hear the word, they're like, yeah, there's probably some truth to that, but we'll see what happens. I still got my life to live.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see how the Most High think about niggas that I got my life to live spirit.
Yeah.
2 Ezra 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. The Most High is worried about the elect,
Yep.
his sanctuary, right? The Israel of Yahshua, the Israel of Yahweh, Israel of God. For the Adonai knoweth all them that sin against him, because the angels is telling them everything. and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come nigh upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you because you have sinned against him. That was the point. So you ain't gonna get away with being a perpetual sinner,
Right.
being a perpetual backslider. If you were Israelite, that ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to actually come in through the front door, like it tells you in the 10th chapter of the book of John. Everybody got to come in through the same front door. All right, Esau? I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I got you. This is Ecclesiastes 5 verse 7. It says, making no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yep.
You brothers got it.
In your security. So the things that you hold, like the brother speaking about 401ks, speaking about investments, all the things that people, have put their heart into, all the things. Matter of fact, let's show you why that's dangerous. Somebody give me Isaiah 55. You got something? Somebody give me Isaiah 55. Start around let's start at 1. Right? Let's go and explain all the things that you hold near and dear to you, the things that you take comfort in. Those are the things that people actually are like, you know what? Well, when things get so bad, I'm just going to rely on this. Whether it's yourself, your money, whatever it is.
Right.
So we coming into a time you won't be able to rely on nothing unless you got the Most High.
You know, and real quick, and that goes back to that parable in the book of Luke chapter 12, right? You know, where the man built like a storehouse. It's a parable.
Yep.
All right, and the Most High required the spirit that day, man.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He said down food.
Yep.
Most High require your spirit.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you thinking that, well, I'm going to do all this stuff. That ain't how it works.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to have to have faith.
Banking on your account, like your
your
brother say, your
account.
money.
Yeah,
Hey,
you'll be able to do that.
real quick. Proverbs 23 and 5. Wilt thou seest thy eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
They fly away as the eagles towards heaven.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You got it.
Yeah. Hey, like we was saying,
Yeah.
hey, your money, hey, it's gonna be like they got wings and fly away like you didn't have none, man. And what you gonna depend on then?
Yeah.
You see, us believe, like the brothers say, but for the elect, all the one rock out, we are the elect. It's gonna be a different story. Because we're gonna be banking on our faith, right? We're gonna be banking on that the Lord protecting us with hope and grace and mercy, man. You see, that's our riches, right?
That we building up in the heavens.
Yep.
That's why we come to do the things we do day in
Right,
and day out.
right.
You had some more on that?
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters.
You got to come to the men that Most High set up to give you, to quench your thirst, right? To quench your thirst. Those are our thirst, and their thirst is going to be quenched when you read Matthew the 5th chapter. Go ahead.
Come ye to the waters, and he that have money, come ye, buy and eat. Ye come, buy wine and milk
Yep.
without money and without
He's
price.
talking about the truth. Come acquire this knowledge. You ain't got to pay nothing for it. Go ahead.
Right.
Verse 2.
Because it's free.
Verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, you put your heart into everything but the truth. That ain't the true bread. The bread sent from heaven is Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
And your labor for that
Got it,
which
sis.
satisfied not.
You laboring for all these things that ultimately ain't gonna satisfy you. But once again, you put your whole heart into it. I always like to liken them to the song back in the day. My man Genuine, he said, "I work my fingers down to the bones." You see what I'm saying? You put you put all your whole heart into Babylon, your whole heart into your family, your woman, your job, whatever it is. But what about the Most High? Keep going.
And your labor for that which satisfied not.
Yep.
Hearken diligently unto me.
All the Most High wants you to do is actually listen unto His words. He listen unto His man, right? Consider what He's saying. Go ahead.
And eat ye that which is
And
good.
then start putting righteousness in your body, in your spirit, eating with that which is good, eating the whole roll, like swallowing down wisdom. The Bible speaks about. That's what He wants you to do. He wants you to take all of this and eat all of this and get fat. And then when you do that, you're gonna come back for more and more and more. Go ahead.
And let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Go ahead.
Incline your ear and come unto me.
Yep, this is all simple. Go ahead.
Hear, and your soul shall live.
Yep, go ahead.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
Which that's going to be the actual exemption from judgment that's going to be given to the house of David. Go ahead.
Right.
Verse 4, behold, I have given him for a witness to the people.
Actually, that was good. So beautiful. So the point being, our people labor and put their heart into everything, but when it comes to the truth, they fall short. They come up short on that. They're found. The Bible speaks about being found wanting, meaning they're lacking. They're lacking. And what are they lacking? The problem is they don't have the spirit with them. Spirituality is what's lacking, which is what leads to faith and understanding and enlightenment through the Holy Spirit. That's what's lacking in people. They think it's just economic. They think it's they got to do enough things to build generational wealth. Ain't gonna be no generations after this.
Exactly.
This is it. You see what I'm saying? So there ain't gonna be nothing to leave for nobody. But before long, look, this is some simple shit. Jake got Chucky on top of his car.
I know that, Jake.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Chucky on. And they show you that Jake is like a child, man, a big kid. You see what I'm saying? They got Chucky on this car. Like, what's going on, man? Get whatever. That's good.
I got that. What you just said. This is Daniel 5:27. It says, "Thou art weighed in the balance and are found wanting."
Yep. And that's what that ultimately was going back to
That was
Greece, going back to my
Belshazzar, King Belshazzar.
Oh, that was the story about Belshazzar.
Yeah.
Going back there, but that can be applied to Babylon. It's a lot. That can be applied to Babylon, right? That can be applied to America now. They are found wanting, because I think it goes on to say something like Mene or something.
Yeah.
That they are found wanting, lacking, right? Meaning ultimately, what Babylon is lacking now is that the fact that the Most High is about to sacrifice it because it's an unrighteous place.
That's right.
Babylon, the Great, which is America, is an unrighteous land. Did you know that?
Yep.
Babylon, she said, it's an unrighteous land.
I'm studying Daniel and Revelation.
Yeah.
I just read Daniel. That's the spirit.
It's an unrighteous land.
Yeah.
It's a land of wickedness.
Yeah.
So this is an unrighteous land, so it's lacking. And what is it lacking? Hosea 4:1. What is this place lacking?
Yep.
This place is lacking. It has been found. It's been found. And it's wanting, and the Most High is going to finish it. He said he numbered your king to finish it, which once again that can be applied to Babylon today.
That's right. And that's how you know America done, man.
Yep.
They own his own Edomites, they own people. They see that America has been built off of rape, rob, and murder, bloodshed, right? Just as the Edomite right there just said, hey, she agree. Thou sayest, you know? And that's just a tall tale sign that your own nation is agreeing with us through the spirit. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shah.
Yep. You go to the book of Sirach, chapter, was it 41? Or is it, chapter 43, where it says that a church shall be ashamed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or in the book of Job, where it says that he shall see to please the poor man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
All this enchantment and wickedness.
Yeah.
Now people see it for what it is, because it's been exposed.
Because there's no lie of the truth.
Yeah.
There's no lie.
Yep.
So, hey, now you people got to acknowledge the truth and know that the truth is facts. It's bread in the pudding, man. There's no way you can say, well, now America's not the wickedest place on the world. It's not this, it's not that. And all the wickedness is being brought forth, and you can't deny it. You know? And what was that Tupac? I can't deny it. You can't deny it, man. You can't deny that this place is full of wickedness, cesspool of wickedness, man. Right? And like the brothers like I'm gonna grab here. This is the reason why. Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel.
Yeah, the Most High is calling his people to come back and actually once again acknowledge him and start the process of being reconciled back through Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
It says, hear ye the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
The Most High has an issue with how the world is being run, and how his people are actually following after wickedness here in the last days, as opposed to returning to the truth. So, the Most High, he got a bone to pick with what's going on here on the earth with Esau's rule. Esau's done a shitty job in ruling, right? He's been the worst of all. That's why he got to go. He about to go. Go ahead.
It says, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
There's no truth, no mercy, no righteousness and knowledge of the Most High in the land. Right? So that's why this place got to go. And anybody that's here that's in line with that, you got to go too.
That's right.
So there's no way you're going to be able to get out of that if you down with the op. You see what I'm saying? If you down with the op, you're going to get destroyed too. Y'all both got to go down together.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
So there you go. So there's no way around that. There's no way around that.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. It said, what sorrow awaits the unjust judges, this is an NLT, will sorrow waste the unjust judges, those who issue unfair laws. All right, and this will come into Mr. Redman, Esau Edom, right? The judgment, they deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans. What will you do when I punish you? All right, that's a question from the Most High. When I send disasters upon you from a distant land. All right, which ultimately goes to what? The arrows, the ICBM missiles. To whom will you turn for help? Where will your treasures be safe? All right, ultimately falling back on what Brother was going to a little bit earlier. Okay, that ultimately that these treasures and the rich that you trust in, ultimately it's gonna what? It's gonna fly away.
It's gonna fly away.
Okay.
Yeah, moth eaten. Yep. Matter of fact, I grabbed that for you. Yep. The treasure's gonna be moth eaten. This is lock it. Where is that at?
Matthew. It's one in Matthew.
It's one
10.
Yep. This is let me grab this one in Isaiah. Isaiah 50 and verse 9. It says, let me grab the other one. Salaki brothers.
It's another one in the book.
Yeah, okay, this one right here. James 5. James 5 verse 2. It says your riches are corrupt and your garments are moth eaten. That's right, man.
Yep. Matter of fact, start from the top.
Okay, come. Yep. This is James 5 and 1. Go to now, ye rich men, and weep. Howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, it started with the elite.
Yep.
The Illuminati, if they're known, right? So now you can go howl now because this is what you all wanted anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all want to go ahead and try to digitize the whole world. You want everybody to be on the chip program, right? So hey, this is what you want. This is what you about to get. But it ain't gonna end like you think. Go ahead.
It says your riches are corrupt and your garments are moth eaten.
Yep.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
Yep. Go ahead.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Yeah, that's what's coming from you, fire from the everlasting. Go ahead.
Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
Yeah, whatever happened to all the gold that was in Fort Knox?
Exactly.
Where's it at? You've heaped together all the treasures. They got stuff underneath the Vatican and all this. Well, what's going on?
Yeah.
See, we know you devils are wicked, and the Most High is gonna get you. We're gonna get all that back.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all that back, plus the whole world. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have ripped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud.
Yeah, that's the Israelites who you defrauded and had working here and had over 400 years of free work. Yeah. Right? You haven't had to pay them or nothing.
Yeah.
You didn't make no account of their labors. Right? You was just sitting here licking off of them, eating off of them. You set up this enterprise here in America to be the power on the earth over the last 250 years on slavery. Right? That's what you've done.
Yep.
But you've done that over and over again. Right? Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm grabbing the GNT real quick. James 5 verse 4 to GNT. You have not paid any wages to those who work in your fields. Listen to their complaints. The cries of those who gather in your crops have reached the ears of Adonai Yahweh.
Hey, that's right. That's right now.
That's right now.
That's right now.
They're crying out.
Hey, people are crying out for lesser pay. That's why you got all these striking going on. People talking about the conditions of their job. Hey, everything going up, but the pay, right?
That's right.
Hey, and it's basically you getting taxed on top of your money. It's usury. It's usury. Like according to the scriptures, a man's supposed to get paid before the sun go down.
Every day.
That's
Supposed to get paid daily.
Daily. Each day, man. And you got to put a week in the hole, right?
Yep.
You start a job, got to put a week in the hole, then get paid the next week. Like, goddamn, man.
Hey, ultimately, we start a job, like your money ain't too good. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to get there.
Yeah, come on, man.
So it's like no money up front or nothing.
Nothing.
I'm trying. Hey, bills is on my ass, so I gotta put. You tell me I gotta put a week in the hole, then work a whole another free week to get paid. That
Every
Friday.
2 weeks?
Come on, man. Hey, Esau, man, you the goddamn devil, man.
That's that
Unjust decrees, man.
unjust balance.
Yep. You the devil, man. You the devil, man. That's why we're gonna work you from sun up to sun down, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
I don't care how hard it is.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. Cause Jake be complaining it's hot in these different conditions. And they don't get no type of what's I'm looking for, no type of labor union. No type of reparation.
You know? And Jake said it's too hot in here. Esau fire you and hire another. If you don't want to do it, Esau fire you, hire another, man.
And that fucking devil, he got AC in his office.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
outside
yeah,
the
yeah.
office it's like 100
Jake,
degrees.
yeah, exactly, man. I done been in work conditions like that, man. You know? Go ahead,
I'm gonna go and grab a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, you got it, brother. You got it.
Yeah, James 5:5 in the GNT.
That's fire.
Your life here on earth has been full of luxury and pleasure. You have made yourselves fat for the day of slaughter.
And when you read in the book of Revelation, it tells you that Babylon is clothed in purple and scarlet and all that. And that all shows that she's lived in pleasure, in wanton, right, and ruled. So, hey, you lived in pleasure. You've done whatever you wanted to do. So now, well, what's going to happen from here? Let's keep reading.
Okay, come on.
Verse 6.
Yeah, it's on fire right there, bro.
And you have condemned and murdered innocent people.
That was the children of Israel. Those were the innocent people, right? No, that was the innocent blood. 2 Ezra 15 and 8. One of you brothers over, right? That was the innocent blood. That the people that you killed.
Right.
And you didn't think that you was gonna have that nothing was gonna happen because you haven't been repaid for it.
Yeah.
You haven't been repaid for the blood of the so-called Latinos and Native Americans and the so-called black people, right? Indigenous people in this land. You haven't been given no and you ain't paid reparations, nigga.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shows, but you gave reparations to Japan.
Yeah.
You gave reparations to Germany.
Yep.
You gave reparations to all these other nations.
Yep.
See? So that's why the Most High definitely gonna get your ass.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 6. You have condemned and murdered innocent people, and they do not resist you.
Yep, it's nothing that we can do. Because the Most High actually took his hand off of underneath us. He gave us over to the nations.
Yep.
Right? Most notably the Edomites, and that was punishment through the curses. Right? So there you go. Now get that for me. I think it's 2 Ezra 15 to 8. Yep.
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
Which is the sin that's going on every day. Perpetual sin and wickedness is going on. Most High ain't gonna just let them keep going on.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna hold back too much longer. Go ahead.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, hey, that's people out here on demon time doing whatever they want to do in the so-called land of the free, the home of the brave.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna let this just keep going on and on and on. Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry unto me.
Hey, this would be the children of Israel, the innocent and righteous blood. Then you have those pertaining to Revelation 6 and 9 that are in the spiritual realm that's crying out. In the heavens too, saying, how long you gonna let this happen? They in the heavens saying, how long before you avenge our blood on these devils? Go ahead.
And righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain
There
continually.
you go. That's the children of Israel that we're reading about back here in the GNT and in the 5th chapter of James. The innocent and righteous blood is crying unto the Most High. Right?
I got one for you, bro. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. It says that which is now, and that is to be have already been, and the Most High required that which is past. You know. And so Esau, you got to pay for the things that you have done to our nation, man. Got them all messed up in the minds, right? Doing experiments on our people in these ghettos. You got to pay for all that, man.
Yep, the crack epidemic you put on Jake, all this wickedness you done. The smallpox in the blanket, all the things that you've done over and over again. The Tuskegee experiments, all this shit that you done. Hey, and there's so much more we don't even know about. All that you about to pay for it now, boy.
And Jake still had not, recovered from that crack epidemic.
They haven't.
To this day. They haven't. Got like 40 some years ago. You know what I mean?
See, Esau didn't make it a big thing till now you see his nation on it. The whole heroin. Now we got a whole opioid. Now he like, hold on. Now he hitting people with football numbers, you know, throwing people in prison for life. Cause now his people on opioids, fentanyl, you know. But when our people was bugged out of their mind,
it was all good and
gravy. It was all good. It was all good and gravy.
Right.
But now his people, hey, the curse is falling upon him. Now he see that he try to make some type of amendment. You know, now he's trying to stop everything, drugs from coming into the country, right? Trying to stop dope from being on the street. Why you fucking devils, man? You got some nerve, man. You devils got some nerve, man. You know, and you think the Lord don't see that? What you doing? You think the Lord don't see him? Right. What it says, Micah 2, Micah 2nd chapter. Woe to them that devise iniquity upon their beds. You know?
I spoke about it real quick before we get that one. Go to Job. They do think the Lord don't think that he can see what they're doing. Go to Job 22, start at 12, about 12.
Yep. This is Job 22 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Is not the Most High in the height of the heaven, and behold the height of the stars, how high they are, and thou sayest, how do the Most High know?
He's like, well, hold on. Ain't he in the spiritual realm?
Yeah.
How he gonna know what's going on in the universe and then down here in the first heaven on earth? This is what Esau says. Let's keep reading. I'm telling you.
And it says, how do the Most High know? Can he judge through the dark cloud?
Can he see from the heavens all the way down here? Let's keep reading.
It says thick clouds are a covering to him.
See, okay, hold up. He surely don't know everything that's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's impossible. It says the thick clouds, which will be the heavens, the layers going through the firmament and all that.
Yeah.
He can't see everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
It says thick clouds are a covering to him. He seeth not, and he walk in the circuit of heaven. Have thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden?
Do the Most High remember everything that was done, going all the way back, that people were doing? Go ahead.
Which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overflowing with a flood.
Yeah, everything that went on, even going all the way back to the time of Noah. Go ahead.
It says, which said unto the Most High, depart.
Demons on it.
Yeah, she's tripping.
Which said unto the Most High, depart from us, and that can the Almighty do for them?
Yeah. So that's Esau right there.
Hey, she might have been on that crack, but
She might be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
That's spirit. That's
Probably
spirit.
spirit. Hey, what can the Almighty do for us? Hey, what profit is us to serving the Most High? So Esau think that the Most High don't see what's going on, right? That's in his sadistic, twisted ass mind. Right? He think that the knowledge of wickedness is wisdom, but it's not. And nor is the counsel of sinners prudence. It's not. It's never going to win in the end. Right? Beautiful. What would you hold us up to?
Luke 18, 17.
Yep, 18 and 7.
17, right?
Yep, 18 and 7. 8 and 7.
Luke chapter 18, verse 17.
Finish off. Ugly too.
Verily I say unto you,
Yeah.
whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of Yahweh as a little child shall in no wise enter therein.
Go ahead.
Verse 8.
So you got to be born again. You're going to have to have a renewed mind. You can't have a Babylonian mindset and think you're going to make it. No, that's not going to work. Go ahead.
Verse 18.
Oh, Luke 18 and verse 7.
Oh, 7. Salaki. Luke
That was good.
chapter 18, verse 7.
Yep.
And shall not Yahweh avenge his elect?
Yeah, this is what this is all about. This is all about the Most High God, Yahweh, avenging his elect.
That's right.
Not everybody else. You're going to come up short. Go ahead.
Which cry day and night unto him.
Yeah, we was just talking about that. We was just reading about the elect, the righteous blood cry, the innocent blood cry continually unto him. Go ahead.
Which cry day and night unto him,
Go ahead.
though he bear long with them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
He's going to avenge them speedily, quickly.
Yep.
Right? Yahushua said, behold, I come quickly.
Yep.
Hold fast to that which thou hast, and no man take your crown.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the
I'm
earth?
showing you that the remnant is going to be such a small number
Right.
of people in comparison to the people on the earth. Even in comparison to Israelites. You might have millions and millions and millions of those that's going to be saved, but you're going to have billions that's going to die. Whatever that number is going to be saved, it pales in comparison to the number of people that's got to die. Right? So that shows you what's about to come. Right? Many are created, but few are going to be saved. There's many more that's going to perish that's going to be saved. So that's what the scriptures is letting us know. But the elect got those promises. As long as we endure and keep fighting the good fight of faith and remaining upright, right, and growing in grace and understanding, then you should be confident, as it says in Hebrews 10 and verse 35, you should be confident in the Adawan that he's going to be with you.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
This is the confidence that you're supposed to have.
That's right.
That anything you ask for, the Most High will give you. You should be asking and praying for salvation. You should be praying for understanding, faith, strength. Right? You should be praying for those things. But the Most High say he'll give those things to you if you ask in confidence. What's going on, brother? You ask in confidence.
Yep.
You're supposed to come boldly before the throne.
Yep.
Right? The Most High don't want you to come, I don't know. You got to put your heart into this and give your all, give your best. Hey, at the end of the day, if you put it all in the field, then from there, hey, what more can you do but your best? What more could you do but give all that you have to give. Right?
Exhort yourself as much as you can. Exhort the Lord, Salaki. Exhort the Lord as much as you can. You got one?
Whatever you got.
Okay, Matthew 21 and verse 22. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, and ye shall receive. You know?
Yep. It said believing and you're gonna receive. So but that faith is only gonna come through. That faith is only gonna come when you are actually connected to the vine, when you actually have the understanding, when you actually are gifted.
No, you need to get on this side.
With that through the Holy Spirit. Because they ain't gonna just come on some hocus pocus.
Yeah.
It don't work like that. Right? You actually gonna have to do the things that's required of receiving what the promises are. Right?
As a believer. What a believer would
Let me
do.
add to you 1 John 5. The brother, we'll get him right after that. 1 John 5, started at verse 10. You say anything to be asked, right? We actually are expecting the Most High to hear what we're saying. Hear our petitions. You got it.
This 1 John 5 and verse 10. He that believe on the Son of the Most High have the witness in him. He that believe not the Most High have made him a liar. Because he believed not the record that the Most High gave of his Son.
Meaning the word. You don't believe in the Son, you don't believe in the Father, and you don't believe in the word, you don't believe in the record. That means you giving over the damnation. Go ahead.
And this is the record that the Most High have given to us, eternal life. And this life is in his Son.
Go ahead.
He that have the Son have life.
Those that have Yahweh Shai, well, guess what? You living in the sight of the Most High. Go ahead.
It says, and he that have not the Son of the Most High have not life.
These Edomites don't have life.
Yeah,
They don't have the Son, right? Go ahead.
Yep. And it says,
You probably part of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Devil. These things have I written unto you that believe on my name of the Son of the Most High, that ye may know that ye have eternal life.
Go ahead.
And that ye may believe on the name of the Son of the Most High.
We're almost there, because it's about to talk about the confidence we have in these things. Go ahead.
There we go. And this is the confidence that we have in him.
It's the confidence that we have in the Son and in the Father, Yahweh and the Son, Yahweh Shah. It's the confidence that we have in him. We call on him.
That's right.
And we call on him for everything that we need.
That's right.
And we believe that he's going to give us the things that we need according to his will.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us.
And we ask according to his will. We always say, Adawan Ratazah.
Ratazah.
That's why my brothers say that non-stop all the time.
Yeah.
We say that probably more than anything. Hey, I don't want Ratazah, brother. Hey, I don't want Ratazah, the Lord do this. I don't want Ratazah, get safe travel mercy. I don't want Ratazah, make it back to my destination on the plane. You say it all the time. If we ask anything in his, according to his will, it didn't say our will. Go ahead.
And it says, and if we know that he heareth us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desire of him.
Go ahead.
If any man see his brother,
boom, perfect. We know that anything we ask, we have the petitions and desires that we have that we're asking for. We know the Most High is actually hearing it, right? He's actually hearing it. Now, sometimes a Jake could be in the spirit of asking and wanting to receive something, they don't get it, and they wonder, or they get mad, or they get disgruntled about not receiving something they asked for.
Not for you.
It could not be the time, or it could not be for you. Because you want to ask according to his will.
His will,
right? Because his will might not be aligned with your own thoughts and your will.
And most of Jake, man, they be praying for carnal shit, man.
Right.
You know, carnal things.
Prosperity.
Yeah. You know, things that as you know, the things that the Lord already know that we want. So we praying for, you know, and the Lord give it to us. But these Jakes, I want a bigger house. You know. They want to be seen among men. You know, they want to be highly esteemed in this society, man. You know? Yeah, you know. But hey, you got to come to the Lord according to his will, man. Pray in the Holy Spirit, man. You know? Things that's going to prosper you in the ministry. You got to ask, bro.
I know you good. All right. You know, but ultimately, you know, it's falling back. You know, so when we abide in Yahweh Shai, you know, we expect for what? You know, for whatever, you know, we pray up, you know, we receive, right? Book of John, chapter 15, and verse 4, and we are verse 7. Remain united to me, and I remain united to you. A branch cannot bear fruit by itself. It can do so only if it remains in the vine. This is in the GNT. In the same way, you cannot bear fruit unless you remain in me. Unless you remain in who? Hamashiach. All right? Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. I am the vine. It's about who? Yahweh Shai. I am the vine. And you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will bear much fruit.
Beautiful.
For you can do nothing without me.
Ooh.
All right, because ultimately Yahweh Shai is the rock. All right, he's the chief cornerstone.
That's right.
Okay,
He's the foundation,
he's the
right?
foundation.
So without a foundation,
Right.
you can't build.
You can't build, man.
You know,
No.
you're basically a temporary house.
I tip our house.
You know,
I just said like a house,
made without mortar.
mortar, sand. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yep.
Verse 6, those who do not remain in me are thrown out like a branch. And real quick, and you see how Kemp don't want to, give, the praise to Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And look how they fall apart, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those who do not remain in me are thrown out like a branch and dry up. Such branches are gathered up and thrown into the fire. These are what? Other so-called believers, okay? Are thrown into the fire where they are burned through what? The lake of fire caused by ICBM missiles.
That's right.
Verse 7 is the point. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, then you will ask for anything you wish and you shall have it. All right, these are the believers that are, that are giving the praise to Yahweh Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
That got Yahweh Shai as the foundation, man.
That's right. And
You know
with
what I'm
that
saying?
foundation, that house is able to stand,
man.
right?
Yep.
Nothing is gonna be able to knock that. Like Three Little Pigs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you got the wolf come,
Huff and puff.
huff and puff. Hey, well, if you built your house on Yahweh Shai,
Esau's
you Three Little Pigs, right? You know,
Big bad
and that's now you thinking that's a spiritual cartoon, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, man, if you got your house built on that foundation, that rock, Yahweh Shai, man, hey, nothing can overthrow that house, man. Nothing can overthrow the house, and that's where your faith should be relying, on that foundation of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. You see, because we're gonna need it in these times. You got slack,
That's
right?
right. I was gonna get one more. Get out of here. You guys think you come with it? Luke 12, start 29. We'll get to about 31, 32. Yeah, because we got confidence that there's a reward waiting for us.
That's right.
And it is if you keep the faith and
That's
you
right.
endure.
That's right.
Right? And a big part of enduring is suffering wrongfully. A big part of enduring is being patient, which we know that just means to suffer. A big part of enduring is actually picking up your cross daily.
Right. Yep.
Right? All the hardships, all the things that could befall you in this thing, keeping your eye single.
Yep.
That's a big part of this thing.
Yep.
If you go through all of these tests and you actually stay on the right path, you could fall down, right? But you got to get back up and keep
Righteous
walking
man
the same.
falls 7
There you
times.
go. So that's what this is about. This is an endurance race.
That's right.
You call your Rakah in Hebrew, right? The enduring spirit of Amalan.
Hey,
Right.
shalom to the
Right?
brother
That's what we gotta
Yawanathon.
have. We
Shalom
gotta have
alaikum.
enduring
Shalom, shalom.
spirit
Yabash Mashiach,
of
brother.
faith
Shalom,
in these
shalom.
last days. That's the only way we're gonna make it. You gotta opt out.
You said 29, right?
You give us start 29.
Yeah. I'm gonna go all the way
You go probably about 32, 33.
35.
Okay, 35 is cool.
Well, 34 Slocky. That
cool.
meet me. Luke chapter 12, verse 29. And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink.
Yep. And this is telling us, we need these things, but don't make that the main thing that you're concerned with. The flesh, as the brother was speaking about earlier. Brother Yahweh was speaking about men being given over to the flesh. That's all that they care about. I always say you could be so immersed with your flesh, but your spirit is dying of malnutrition.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be a person like that?
Yeah.
That you only sow to the flesh, but you don't reap.
Spirit.
You ain't gonna reap nothing in the spirit. Go ahead.
Neither be ye of doubtful mind.
You're supposed to have a doubtful mind. You're supposed to be in that doubting Thomas spirit. Right? Thomas had to come out that spirit. Right?
Yeah.
Because that shows a lack of faith.
Con.
And we know you can't please the Most High unless you got faith. Go ahead.
Right.
Verse
Awesome.
30. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after,
Yep. Right, these are the things that all the people in the world need. Go ahead.
and your Father know that ye have need of these things.
And the Most High know everything you got need of. And he said he's going to give you whatever you need before you even ask
That's
him.
right.
That's what's coming to us in the kingdom. For being obedient. Hey, I'll take that any day. Go ahead.
That's right.
Verse 31. But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh,
Seek you what?
the kingdom of Yahweh,
The what?
To seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh.
You got to seek the kingdom of the Most High. That's what you're supposed to be putting your heart into. Is seeking the kingdom of Yahweh. That's what this is all about.
God.
Hey, everybody can't make the team. Everybody works ain't gonna be sufficient. So you're supposed to be putting your heart into this. Seek the kingdom of Yahweh. Go
Right.
ahead.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
fucking half a car.
I don't know.
You literally like you're driving a half of a car. I do.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, just get a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get the motorcycle, you know what I mean?
Niggas like that attention. That's crazy out here.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro.
But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh,
Yep.
and all these things shall be added unto you.
Now this is how important that is. Let's keep reading.
Verse 32, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the
So
kingdom.
imagine this: the Most High is sitting in the heavens, and Yahweh shot to his right hand side, and the Most High is like, "Hey, you make sure everything get done, and that you receive them back to me." The Most High is pleased to give us the kingdom.
That's right.
He wants us to get it.
Yep.
He wants you to get it. So think if you sincerely are trying to seek it and trying to do what he's saying, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna continue to lead you down the still waters. He's gonna continue to add on to you. He's gonna give you the armor. He's gonna give you a way to fight.
Right.
He's gonna allow for you to win, as the brother Yahweh always says.
Right, it's winning
The
season.
Most High wants you to win. Read that again. The
Right,
Most High
right,
wants you
bro.
to win.
That's right,
It's really, do you really want to win?
That's right. That's the
Right?
question.
That's what it really
That's the
is.
question.
Read that again.
Verse 32,
Yep.
fear not, little flock,
Yep. You ain't got nothing to fear. Go ahead.
for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
The Most
Right.
High want to give you the kingdom. He got it all set up for you, prepared, waiting
Yeah, I
for
was
you.
about to say
if
that,
you
bro.
really
That's the
want it
spirit.
like that. Let's
Nah,
keep
that's the
going.
spirit.
Brother, gonna bring a precept right now.
Two more verses.
Yep.
Verse 33, sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourself bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that fail not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupted.
Yep.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be
You
also.
got it, got caught.
Yep. That's right.
So where your treasure is, that where your heart will be. So, but our treasure is this true treasure, which is the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
No, that's the treasure we aiming for.
That's right.
Right here in Babylon the Great.
That's right. Land our treasures in heaven. Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You got anything else?
No, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 24. All right. Got a comment more from the brother you on the thoughts, so shalom to the
Shalom,
to that
Shalom,
brother.
King.
I'm gonna start at verse 24. It said 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and 24. Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize?
Yep.
So run to win. This in NLT.
Ooh.
All right. So this is the NLT. All right. Okay. Only a certain number is gonna make it. Only a certain number is gonna be crowned. Right?
Yep.
All athletes are disciplined in their training. Okay, because ultimately, we look at it spiritually, we be like unto what? Like an athlete.
Spiritual
You
athlete.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But why?
yeah.
Because this is rehearsing.
Yeah, training.
Training.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. Okay, real quick, hey man, look at Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big time champion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
5 rings, a Laker and all of that, but ultimately he's gone, bro.
It don't mean nothing.
It don't mean shit.
Babylon Idol.
Yeah,
Follow the
that's
idol.
it.
But this right here, it has a forever name.
It's gonna last forever.
Lasts forever. Look how Noah still been speaking about to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different religions even have stories about Noah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So imagine in the kingdom.
Imagine the
It
kingdom.
says that how the Lord delivered the children of Israel from
Right.
the land of the north.
Yep.
And this is gonna be a commemoration in the kingdom. Our holy day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be talked about out on
It
Rock
is.
Azar.
It is.
Lord willing, man.
It's gonna be a new Passover.
Yeah, it's right.
Passover,
That's
right.
right. That's right.
Verse 26.
That's beautiful, man.
So I run with purpose in every step. I am not just shadow boxing. I discipline my body like an
And
athlete.
what happened when you shadow boxing?
Yep.
You fighting by yourself.
Yeah, you beat
Fight by
the air.
yourself.
That's
Beat
like
the
a
air.
man that's beating the air. It's like you're doing it for nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, it ain't like you just shadow boxing.
Yeah,
Right.
No, you actually are fighting a good fight of faith.
That's right.
doing
That's
this.
right. That's right.
You actually, and if you conquer it through the spirit of Yahweh, you're gonna win.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
And you
I came to win,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
conquer.
You
gonna win, baby.
actually punching the spiritual demon
That's
Satan.
right. You fighting him.
He's fighting the
Hey,
spiritual demon
come,
Satan.
hey, come, yo.
So this ain't like meaning. This is not meaningless what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Because for a lot of people, they could think, well, they come on the lines, a lot of goofy stuff. People get zapped on these different lines, but they come with a lot of stuff, but they don't understand the gravity of what's going on because they ass is asleep. So they think that this is, in general, all the people that walk by us could have been 1,000 or 500, 300.
Yeah.
But they don't. Most of them probably think, these guys don't know what they doing. And
One dude just told
they
him
see
to go
these
home.
brothers out here. They see these brothers out here.
Yeah,
they know
yeah,
what they
exactly.
do. Same thing for us and wherever you brothers
Yep,
teach
yep,
at.
yep.
Ah, man, these guys, man. See, they don't think that, they don't see the gravity of it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, con.
But before long, it tells us they're going to come searching for the men of the Lord. going north to south, east to west. That's just what the scriptures say.
Right.
So we're gonna go with what the Most High say.
Right.
And then we're gonna ride out with Yahweh Bashim Young Shop.
Right.
Right?
That last verse, verse 27. I discipline my body. All right, and you know, ultimately that word discipline go back to what, you know, a disciple.
Yep.
I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified.
Right. Castaway.
All right, a castaway, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whew. And we don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want for all that we've done that it be of no avail.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to be unprofitable.
We
Yeah.
don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's that in the book of Sirach where it says, there one teacher many,
Yeah.
that is unprofitable?
Unprofitable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
Nah, I won't be like that.
Yep. Exactly. We want to finish it out. We want to continue to finish the race, man.
Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna close it out.
You go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Khan. So with that, we're gonna face the east. We're gonna give all praises and glory unto Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, shalom to the elders that teach the truth and sincerity on the highways and the hedges. Shalom to you, Akim. On the highways and the hedges, make your body a living sacrifice. All right? According to Romans 12 and verse 1. Shalom to sincere believers, which consist of men and women. Shalom, and as always, a Bible ball.
A Bible ball.
BTA, Death to America.
Death to America. Shalom.
Shalom, Brakathon.
Shalom to you, brothers and you sisters.
Shalom to Wabla Yulad.
Shalom.
Hey, the water for the precept, brother. Brother, Wanathon. Shalom, beloved. Shalom to Wabla Yulad.
King. You know how to do it.